I want to make sure that you know how to find a real estate investment club meeting. As I've said a couple of times in the video under networking and creating profitable deals, which we have included here for you in its entirety in the next module, I talk quite a lot about the benefits of going to a real estate investment club meeting. And of course, in this module, we're talking about finding cash buyers, and an REI Club is an outstanding and easy way to find and network with cash buyers, to develop that face-to-face relationship and see them on a regular basis. So there are 3 websites I'm going to take you through in this video where you can find your local REI Club. This one is called reiclub.com, as you can see. And what you do on this club is you scroll down this left-hand column until you see the tab for real estate clubs right here. Going to select that tab, real estate clubs, or I should say that link, and it's going to open up a new window for me where the clubs are listed by state and even in Canada. And there are a good number of active clubs in Canada. So what you're going to do is you're going to select the state that you are looking for a club in. And let's say I'm looking for a club in Missouri. And I can see here on the clubs that are listed in Missouri. Perhaps I'm setting up a team, or I'm looking for my cash buyers in St. Louis. Well, here's a club right here. They've got their website up there. You could go check it out at the website. You can make a phone call to, probably that's going to go to this guy named George Skidis, I would guess. And you can find out if indeed they are still meeting the first Thursday at this location. Always ask if the first meeting is free. Oftentimes that will be indicated on the club's website. Right here is this one. But if it's not asked, they can't say yes. If you don't ask, it most always is free. I have another one here in St. Louis and so forth. Now there will be some overlap between these 2 different websites that I'm showing you, but sometimes I do find one that's not on the other. So this website is called CREonline.com, as you can see. That stands for Creative Real Estate. On this one, the selection for Real Estate Investor Club is right here at the top. I'm going to go there, and it does this very same thing and lists some international clubs here, including Canada, and then each state. So going back to Missouri, we may or may not find some different clubs for St. Louis if that's what we're looking for on this site than we did on the other one. Lastly, meetup.com. Meetup is a site where you can find a club for most anything you choose. I like to tell the story that I found a club here that was a play date just for doodles. I have a golden doodle. My dog Tula can go the 3rd Saturday of every month and play with just other doodles at a certain park outside of Seattle. On Meetup, since they do have clubs for everything, I'm putting in the fact that I want a real estate investment club within 100 miles of, let's stick with St. Louis. And there it is. And do a search for that, and up will come some clubs. Now, a lot of the clubs, not all by any means, but a lot of the clubs on Meetup are newer, smaller clubs. A lot of them will be repeats of what we found on our other 2 sites, REI Club and CRE Online. You can also start clubs on Meetup. Sometimes you'll find more specialty clubs here, like here's a club just for motivated sellers. Sometimes you'll find like a women's investment club meeting and so forth. So between these 3 sites and your good old networking, I want you to find real estate clubs within, let's say 3 hours of where you live, and get to each club at least once, bringing a big stack of those business cards which you have ordered, and network, get meet lots of cash buyers and other individuals you may need for your team, and then join the club which is most convenient to you and provides a good platform for local education and networking, and specifically to find cash investors. A club is usually about $150 to $200 a year to join for one person, and the second person, if you have a partnership or a spouse, whatever, that wants to join with you, is generally reduced. It is so worthwhile for you to get involved in a real estate investment club.